Hi, this is Doug Higgins with Avatar Geospatial, and today I wanted to walk you through a cool project I've been working on. It is a mixed reality project, as opposed to a dry as built reality capture project, and so I'll show you where we started. This is a site. It is a drone 3D model. So you can turn as we rotate around here, you can see the trees, the poles, and the buildings all have three-dimensional elements to them, and this is a true 3D model. It was shot in standard resolution, nothing fancy. And the goal was really to create a baseline from which we could develop a new concept plan. And so when I started in the appraisal business, the highest and best use analysis had a couple of different elements to it. What was legally permissible, physically possible, financially feasible, and maximally productive. And so site planning, really kind of speaks to a number of those things. Specifically what is physically possible and maximally productive. So with the good site analysis, you can do density analysis, and you can do space planning to see how much you can fit, and where it all goes. And so this is the base model that I created. And there's a couple of little distortions here where I just flattened things out, and I knew they were going to be covered with 3D elements, so I didn't worry too much about, the beauty of those covered elements. But this is a rendered model. This is a mixed reality model, and so the base mesh, is still that first one that we were looking at, but now we've added on to it a whole bunch of these other rendered elements, and so these are banks of Hostel Cubes, another affiliate company, with pergolas and chairs and fire pits. These are some old Airstream models, vintage ones that I found in SketchUp. And so the only element in here that I actually designed myself, would be these, these elements over here, these buildings, but the rest of this, the chairs, fire pits, the outdoor gym, hot tub, all that stuff, that's all stock SketchUp stuff. But by combining this all together, we were able to do some site analysis, some density planning, make sure that we, understood where everything was going to fit in this site, and to see really how much open space we were really going to be opening up, because even though the density on this site, would be increasing measurably, the open space is actually increasing a lot too, and that was one of the things, that we wanted to show graphically, was that people would have room to move, even with, some of the changes that we were making. So anyway, that is a quick example of a mixed reality project. It's enabled by an as-built replication of an existing virtual site, and then we have a library of components, that we just inserted into that, and so that was that was really the missing leg when I was doing development. Was I could crunch the numbers and do the modeling, but it was always a challenge to show people rather than tell them exactly what a site was going to look like with whatever I was proposing. And that is really the idea of mixed reality as it's presented here. So thanks so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and I look forward to the next one.